All right. So again, welcome to Strength and Conditioning. So we'll start with the warm up and then transition to the workout. Like I mentioned, work on full body workout today. Working on our shoulders, arms, back, chest, abs, hips, glutes, thighs, lower legs, feet, and some balance work. So we'll probably get through 3 sets of everything, and we'll make sure that we incorporate a little bit of balance in this. So let's start with the warm up. So let's go ahead and start with some neck rotations. If you weren't very active working out the last 4 days, you might be a little bit sore. I had a few of my runners have a pretty tough workout this morning. And I told them to run over the weekend so they're not too sore for this workout. And sure enough, I had a few guys that didn't run over the weekend and they had to stop halfway through the workout because their feet were a little bit numb. So we just want to make sure we have a good warm up. All right, let's switch directions. We'll incorporate a little bit more balance work on tomorrow's class, being a little bit more chill of the class. I'll check the chat, how we're feeling after this warm up. Left to right. Up and down. Arm circles. Has anyone invested in some heavier dumbbells or any more resistance bands this semester? Keeping it the same. I switch. I had to replace my resistance bands because I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I had them attached to my door and the strap that attaches to the door broke. So I had the band slingshot from the door all the way to my back. So I had a pretty big welt on my back. Let's do windmills, one arm at a time. So yeah, so it looked pretty bad for a few hours. So I got new ones because some of the bands were also tearing. I think I bought that first set for about $14. It lasted me a little bit over a year. Probably using them about 4 times a week. Right, reverse. And then now I bought these heavier duty ones that were about $22, a little bit more, but the quality on them is a lot better. So I would not like to get hit by the ones that I just got now. I have the stitch arms. My old ones had, if you put all the bands together, it was 90 pounds of resistance. These new ones, I got it to 150 pounds. It'd be a little bit more painful. I switch. And then I also have the loop bands, the ones that go around the legs. And I warm up a lot with the medium resistance one, which is the red one. And that one is pretty beat up too now, so I think I need to replace that one. All right, so front rotation. Variants of ab circles. Two more. All right, very good. Hey, Shrees, how are you? All right, we're gonna do some hip circles. Just big hip circles. Oh man, yesterday I did a leg workout and I'm feeling it now with these for sure. Remember, it's so 3 days of classes this week, at least for me. We have today, tomorrow is mobility and flexibility, and Thursday's cardio and core. All right, let's switch the directions.
No, I don't. That's, yeah.
Going camping this weekend, so next week when you see me, it might be a little tan.
Where are you going, Coach?
Kern River. Yeah, up north a little bit. All right, we're gonna do hip openers. So again, this is gonna work on balance. So we're gonna work on balance here a little bit. So you just gonna stand on one foot, then drive that knee up and out. Try to keep those hips straight. Yeah, there's a last year when I went, it's pretty warm out there. It's probably in the low 100s most of the weekend, and that canyon just absorbs all the heat. You know, with the river right next to it. And then in the morning, it's probably about 90 degrees, by like 7 a.m. So yeah, but the river's right there. It's pretty cold water too. All of it comes from the Sierras, from the all the snowpack from the Sequoias National Park. So I like it. There's a lot of people that go whitewater rafting there. It's not so fun when you don't have the equipment for it, but you try it out. All right, very good. All right, we'll just do some high knee marches. Try to make them a little bit slower. So we're working on balance too.
My first rafting trips were on the Kern.
Oh, really?
Yeah, many years ago in preparation for the Grand Canyon, which was the ultimate woohoo.
Wow. Yeah, it's I've seen people there. I mean, I went with my friends and we just had like the donut floats and we're just cruising down there and we're getting beat up. And then we see like groups of people with helmets and all these equipment. We're like, okay, yeah, we're definitely not doing it right. Yeah.
Well, back when I did it, we didn't need helmets. I went with an outfitter, but helmets were, nobody knew about helmets then.
Yeah. Yeah, helmets is more of a thing like if you don't have health insurance, I guess. But yeah, it's
We didn't think about it. I mean, we had to wear a life vest, but helmets were unknown.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited. Maybe I don't know if you could fish there, but we'll see. But yeah, going on Friday.
There is fishing. Been there.
Oh, there is? Okay.
On some parts, maybe in a quieter side where the rapids aren't going.
Okay, that's it. Spear fishing?
No, not me. My husband loves to fish.
Okay.
We went there and yeah, he got some fish.
Okay. I'll look into it, yeah. Because I have my rods, but I've only gone a few times. I just figured out how to tie my shoes, so I don't know if I could know how to tie those knots for fishing. All right, let's face The object you're holding on to and swing across. Switch. All right, very good. Quad stretch, work on our balance a little bit too. So pull that ankle back, pull down right above the ankle.
And I feel that this is my workout. And it's just a stretch.
Stretch. Anyone need some good food this weekend? A lot of burgers and hot dogs. I probably ate about 3 pounds of ceviche for the last few days. And hamstring
The
stretch.
beach is good.
I love ceviche. Yeah. A little bit more. Make sure you're breathing. Breathe. Bring those knees back, straighten them out. And relax those knees and slowly come back up. All right, with the deep squat stretch. So up down those hips. Try to get them below your knees. Most of us can by now. Yeah, so today I had my athletes do their first, more intense workout. And so this is the first time I had them do one of these workouts since March of last year, pretty much. So, so today I found out definitely who's been running and who hasn't. So, we saw a lot of kids that should have been like my number 1 or 2, 3 runners, and now they're like number 15, 16, 12. So one thing with running and fitness, if you're not active and consistent, it'll show, in your performance.
Coach, I've been running
On your heels, your toes.
and I feel that this warm up, it's the workout.
Oh, right now?
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's how I feel sometimes after a hard day of lifting. I'm warming up with you guys. That's how I felt, I think, on Thursday of last week or Tuesday of last week. I just didn't feel it like I had it. I dropped those heels and raise back up. Oh, man. All right. All right, let's get some water before we start, and let's collect your equipment. Grab that chair, dumbbells, resistance bands, yoga mat, all of it. All right, Sharice, saw your message. All right, great. So as far as for today's class, like I mentioned, it's gonna be a full body workout. We're gonna start off with shoulders, arms, then back, chest, core, hips. So what I do want to do today is I want to do at least one burnout per muscle group. So if you guys remember those, that's kind of like where we just keep on going until we can't anymore. So we're gonna try to do that for at least each muscle group at least once. So the first set's always pretty light, so we'll just start off light. So let's go ahead and grab our dumbbells. Grab your dumbbells. And we're gonna go anywhere between 10 and 20, okay? So if you could do 10, do 10. If you could get up to 20, then go for 20. So once your form starts going down, so if you're trying to do this, but you start doing this here and you're struggling, then that's when you stop, okay? All right, so 10 to 20. Ready? There you go. And if it's too heavy, you could do one arm at a time. Okay. You're breathing. So I inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Just shoulder height. You don't need to go higher than your shoulders. Once you start getting tired, you can do one arm at a time. All right. That is 20 for me. Okay. Next one we're gonna do chest compressions. So just seated, no equipment for this one. Oh, yeah, I want to open up the shoulders a little bit. All right, so we're gonna have our hands in front of us and then just press real hard for about 3 to 4 seconds. And then you're gonna relax. And then you're gonna continue. Relax. Do 12 of these. Go ahead. Relax. Good. There you go. Good. Relax. Keep on pressing. Relax. Cool. All right, press. One more. All right. Shoulders are like, that first one got me. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab those dumbbells. We're gonna do seated dumbbell curls. Okay, so for this one, we just need one dumbbell actually. So this is one. So we're gonna do a lot of kind of like weight training equipment here, gym sessions. So if you have access to a gym, good things you can do there. So we're just gonna drop our arm here in between our legs and use this fixed leg just as, you know, kind of like a lever to elevate our arm, okay? So keeping that arm straight all the way down. We're gonna do 12 of these. And remember not to use your shoulders. That's why it's fixed, because we just wanna bend at the elbow. feel that bicep. Put your hand on there, or a finger or two, and you could feel that bicep just getting real nice and firm. Some of you guys might rip your shirt because you're so buff. Okay, let's switch hands once we've done 12. Not gonna lie, it's one of those things when you wear a shirt that you haven't worn for a while and you put it on, and you know, sometimes it feels a little bit tight in some areas. When it feels tight around the belly, it's not the best feeling. But then when it feels tight around the arms sometimes because you've been working out, you just want to flex the entire time and pump your chest up and walk around. 3 more. That's one. Very good. Cool. All right, so got noodle arms right now. And let's go ahead and get our yoga mat. We'll start off easy with the back and the core. All right, so like I mentioned, we're gonna be doing some balance work. So for this one, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do the quadruped balance exercise. So you guys remember this one, we're gonna be on our fours. So this is gonna work on our back and our core a little bit. Be here, back leg goes out straight, left arm goes out straight, okay? And then we're gonna alternate. So we're gonna do 10 on each side. Get ready on your own count, and make sure you hold it for about at least 1 second. All right, ready, begin. Two more. All right, very good. Okay, and from here, we're gonna work on some obliques. So what we're gonna be doing is just a side plank. So you're gonna do the right side and then the left side. So go ahead and get on your side. And we're gonna just elevate ourselves from our elbow and our ankle, okay? If that's too challenging, then you could elevate yourself from your knee to your elbow. Keep that hip off the ground. Ready, and up. 40 seconds. Ten more seconds. And time. All right, let's switch sides. Ready, and up. 15 more seconds. Three, two, one, and time. Down. All right. Let me just check the poll real quick. We're gonna remain on the floor, I believe. Just gonna end the poll. I'm gonna share it. All right. So most people are feeling like a 7 or an 8. Okay. Someone was feeling exhausted. Okay. So if you're feeling tired, just make sure that you are listening to your body. Okay. So next one, like I said, this first step's pretty light. So this one's gonna work on our glutes. So we're just gonna do bridges. So again, bridges. Gonna be in that sit-up position, and we're just gonna elevate our hips off the ground, hold for about 3 seconds, and bring them down. Okay, we're gonna do 12 of these. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, up, down, 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 up, down. 2 more. Up, down, up, down. All right, very good. Whew. Feel that. All right. We're gonna work on our hip flexors. So again, I do like working on some muscles that are gonna make our body move forward, and then also muscles that help us move to our sides. Okay, so these we're gonna do Jane Fonda's. Okay, so it's going up, towards the sky, and back down. Okay, so 15 of these per leg. And make sure you control it. You could go at your own speed. Just make sure you control it on the way down. Make sure that foot never touches back down until you're completely done. All right, let's do 15. We can switch. All right, ready? Go ahead. 15. All right. Very good. All right, awesome. Next one, we're just gonna jump up. We're gonna pretty much do bunny hops for this next one. And that will conclude our first set. Okay, so bunny hops, ready, okay, go. So like if you're jump roping, five, four, 2, 1, time. Okay. We are going to do one for balance here. So the balance one, we're just going to do walk the line. So we're going to do this for 40 seconds. So we're just going to go 1 foot in front of the other. Make sure your feet don't make contact with each other. Continue forward. And once you make your way back, you can finish this set. All right, very good. Okay, let's take a water break, 1 minute break, and we'll start again. Your second set. All right, 20 more seconds. All right. Okay. All right, so we did our horizontal ones. So now we're going to do a burnout with front raises, okay? So for this one, again, it is a burnout. So the burnout is going to be based on the strength and the weight, the strength of your arms and your shoulders and the weight that you have for the dumbbells, okay? So again, we're going to go here, back, just keep on going until you get tired, okay? So who knows? You could count and let me know how many you've done at a time. Okay, I'm at 20 right now. If you feel like you can keep on going for a while, what I want you to do now is keep one arm up, then alternate, and keep the one down, alternate, keep it up, and back down. So one arm stays up, bring the other one down. Okay, so there's an arm staying up the entire time. Woo! Cherise is down, Cherise is down. Oh, I'm done too. Come on, Debbie. Let's go, Debbie's. Very good. Okay. Yeah, so once the weight starts feeling pretty light, or you could do that for days, then you want to hold it. Okay, so that's what we just did. So, all right. Lift those off to the side. Okay, we'll give our arms a little bit of a rest right now, or our shoulders a little bit of a rest. Okay. Let's go up to a wall. Okay, pick a wall. We're gonna do the wall slides. Okay, so make sure it's a wall that has no obstacles. And again, keeping your back, your elbows, and your palms against the wall. And we're just gonna slide up and slide down. All right, we're gonna do this for 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Very good. Alrighty. Okay, so that's for our back. Okay, so now we're gonna go with our triceps. So grab your chair. And again, for dips, we want to do anywhere between, I'd say between 10 and 20 for dips. That's a good number. Ready? And again, so 10 to 20. Woo. Oh man. Oh. Those burnouts. Got you. Okay. All right, very good. All right, next we're gonna do push-ups. Find yourself some space. Okay, so remember for these push-ups, what I want you to do is have your positioning a little bit wider. Because if we're closer, it's going to be triceps, which we just did, and you're going to struggle since we just did them. So let's go a little bit wider so we're using our biceps too. Okay? Guys ready? There we go. So 15 to 20 push-ups. If you get tired, go ahead and use your knees. Ready? Begin. If you're going to do more than 20, go ahead. Usually from here, I like just from that position, just bring my glutes back to my heels and stretch my back out a little bit. All right. All right, grab one of those dumbbells. We're gonna go ahead and do Russian twist. Continue working our abs. All right, ready? Behind and begin. 40 seconds. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Very good. Woo. All right. Just to make it easy, this position, we get on our fours. We're gonna do donkey kicks and fire hydrants. Okay, so first we'll do donkey kicks. So again, donkey kicks, we're here, and then bring our foot up towards the sky and reverse. Okay, hold it for about a second. Let's do donkey kicks first. 10 on each leg. Ready? Begin. So do one leg at a time. Side switch. All right, we're gonna do the second set. So we're gonna do it again, okay? So 10 on each leg again, same donkey kick. So go back to that first leg and begin. And switch. That's very good. Give your arms a little bit of rest. Now we're gonna go with fire hydrants. Okay, you guys remember those? It's off to the side. All right, ready? So down, and here we go. So try to keep your head looking down. Good. All right. Once you're ready, let's switch. Opposite leg. Oh. Okay. All right. Here, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna be doing. I want you to do just so I have my yoga mat here. So just on the length of it, I'm just gonna do heel walks. So I'm just gonna walk on my heels forward, and then just walk on my heels back. Okay, so again, just work on your balance. Also be careful on your way back. This is working on our anterior tibialis, which is that shin muscle. All right, very good. Okay, and now from where you're standing on your yoga mat, I want you to try to grip your yoga mat with your toes. So really try to scratch that yoga mat below you. Try to like grip it with your toes, working on those arches. And try to grip it, pretty forcefully too. Not like a soft grip, but like if you're really trying to rip imagine you have claws and you're just trying to rip your yoga mat. All right, let's hover 1 foot off the ground. I'm picking my right foot about 1/2 inch off the ground. Very lightly working on that balance. Since we are on the yoga mat and the yoga mat is a bit unstable, it's working against us. Oh, careful, Debbie. Careful. Got the switch. Left foot is elevated. All right, and okay. From here, all I want to do is 20 heel raises. So just raise those heels up and down. Gonna hold for about a second. Hold. All right, once you've done your 20, hop off. That's set number 2. Some water. Stretch out a little bit. All right, there we go. So this is one of the more demanding ones. So this is actually a superset exercise here. And this one's called an Arnold press. And yes, it's named after Arnold Schwarzenegger because he composed this one. So all it is, it's a combination of a curl into a shoulder press. Okay. So I'll demonstrate. So again, you guys know a curl here. So this is what it's going to look like. So curl, turn, and press down, lift it and back. Okay. So you guys got that? So it's going to look like this. So pretty much here, press, down, flip, down. You guys got that? All right. So again, working our biceps and our shoulders. So on this one, we aren't going to do an arm one because we're doing our bicep curls right here. Okay. So ready? Okay, go. So this is a burnout. So do as many as you could do. And then just let me know once you stopped how many you did. The Arnold press. At 5 right now. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo! 15. Okay, I think I'm good there. You guys keep going if you're feeling good. Don't stop because I stopped. Josh Reese, good job, Debbie. Just keep going. So, yeah, very good. So, yeah, so that's one of those workouts or those movements that if you don't have a lot of time and you're trying to crunch in some movements, that's a good one because you get your biceps and you get your shoulders. So, you get a little bit of fatigue off that. Okay. All right, next one that we're going to do is using the same dumbbells. We're going to do flies. You guys remember flies? It's going to be, so remember, yes, always remember this is a press, this is a fly. So again, like birds don't fly this way, but I mean, like a big hug type of thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab those dumbbells. We're going to do some chest flies. Okay, I'm going to be on the yoga mat. And same thing, just give me a burnout. Okay, until you can no longer go. Ready? Go ahead, begin. I'm at 15 right now. You guys keep going. No longer go. Try to make sure you squeeze up top. All right. There you go, Debbie. Keep going. Very good. I think you're gonna have my first baby girl. I'm gonna name her Debbie. She's gonna be really strong. Both Debbies in the class just kept going. Oh man, that was like Rocky and Apollo Creed, the first Rocky movie. You guys were just going head to head with each other. All right, so we did chest. Now we're gonna do Superwoman. So if you guys remember those, we'll be face down, almost like a Superman. But we're gonna do the same motion as we just did in the wall. We're gonna be doing this motion, okay? Alrighty, so knees off the ground, chest off the ground, and then arms just come back in and out. 40 seconds. Some more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Oh, very good. All right. Next one is a little challenging. We're gonna do alternating L's with the pump. So you guys remember those? So alternating L's with the pump. Gonna be here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. So we're using our legs, so our hip flexors are also being worked out for this one. You guys ready? We're gonna go 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go. Just 2 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, time. Woo! All right. Do another core one here. We're gonna do hundreds. Okay. Are you guys getting eaten up by mosquitoes as well when you're outside? My legs are a little stained because of all the bites. All right, ready? So you're gonna be fine. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go. 30 seconds. You leaving, Sharice? Okay, bye.
See you tomorrow.
All right, bye-bye. See you at 10. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Cool. Very good. Debbie's, I think you guys need heavier dumbbells. Next time you make it in Marshall's or Ross, just take a little detour. Not super heavy ones, but just I think you guys have gotten stronger. Okay. All right.
My heaviest dumbbells are 8 pounds. So I'm ready for 10 on some of the exercises.
Yeah, no, you're right. And it's definitely right. There's some where like for these, anything that's far away from you, it's gonna be a struggle. You know, and you're gonna struggle a little bit more when the weights are further from you. So these do become heavy, but then you'll notice that some when we use bigger muscles, like when our legs or our biceps, you can do a little bit more. But our triceps and like I said, anything that's weighty, it's good to have those lighter ones too. Okay, so this one, the next one we're gonna do is gonna be the round the clock single leg sissy squats. So remember, we're in the center of the clock, and we're gonna go around touching every hour. So this is working our balance too. Okay, so let's do 3 full circles with our right, and then 3 full circles with our left. So let's do our right leg first. So make sure you contact every hour on the clock. Remember, you are going behind as well and across the leg. So each full rotation should be 9 sissy squats. I'm sorry, 12 sissy squats. Okay, so that's 1. All right, very good. You'll notice too that your Achilles tendon might get a little bit of a stretch, but as we're lunging forward, you might feel that. So just in case you're feeling like, oh man, that feels funny, it's normal because we are doing this motion here, which is lengthening the tendon. Okay. Once you're ready, let's go ahead and go with the left leg. So counterclockwise, and again. Oh man, that right Achilles. All right. Yeah, that leg, you kind of have to shake it off a little bit. Okay, so you guys, so we worked out the Achilles, and that's almost like a secondary movement that we're not really considering, because anytime we're thinking squats, we're thinking quads, sometimes hamstrings, but that lengthening is getting that Achilles. Okay, so that worked on our balance as well a little bit. Okay, so what I want to do next is going to be squat shuffles. Okay, so in squat shuffles, we're here. I'm going to make sure we're doing this. Okay, let's go ahead and hop on. Do this for 40 more seconds. That's 20 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, very good. All right, grab those dumbbells. We're gonna do some RDLs right now. So I'll show you what those are in case I just lost you. Okay. So we've done these plenty of times, and the movement is familiar to you since it's on our warm up. So slide bend at the knees, reach down, then back up. So we have the weights. Okay. So we're gonna do 15 of these. Okay, so slowly. So each movement should take about 5 to 6 seconds. So count about 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up, and that's 1. Okay. We're gonna do 15. Ready? Okay, go. 10, 15 of these. Good. Almost there. All right, like I said, we'll do a couple more balanced ones and then we'll cool down, call it a day. Okay. So we're just gonna do the Romberg stance here. So again, just feet together, not challenging at all. If we have great balance. Folks ask sometimes, what are we doing here? But if your balance is poor, then this might be a little bit of a struggle. Now let's look left to right. This little movement, you might notice your body swaying a little bit more because of it. If this seems too easy, you could close your eyes while you're doing this one. Now up and down. And now let's just close your eyes. Open those eyes. All right, very good. Okay, and then from here, what we're going to be doing is, so we did RDLs, which is at the weight here. Now I want to do single leg RDLs, which is going to require a balance a little bit. So how that works is you're going to be on one foot and just reach down for your toes and then back up. And you could bend your knees a little bit, so you don't have to keep it straight. Come back down, so you could squat down a little bit and you're reaching. Okay, because if we're reaching and we're squatting, then we're working the quad. And then if you're working straight down, you're working the hamstring and more balance. Okay, so either one, we're working some component of muscle group there. Okay, so again, so you don't have to elevate the leg too high. It could just be low. And then just reach and then back. We want to do 8 on each leg. Switch. Okay, once you're ready, let's switch legs and begin. Good things. Working on balance, for sure. It's definitely working on balance. And also our quad or our hamstring. And if you feel your ankle moving, that's working on that ankle strength as well. 2 more for me. Awesome. All right, once we're there, go ahead and cool down. So, good job, ladies. Very good. All right. Don't be surprised if your legs are sore tomorrow. So it's a big possibility. All right. So bring your water down with you. All right, so you bring left heel in, right leg back, move forward. Switch. Right heel in, left leg back. Here, leg comes across, elbow comes across, and this way. Switch sides. All right, stretch that Achilles and that calf by bringing the left heel in, reaching out to the heel, bringing that toe towards you. So make sure that toe is pointing towards you. Reach for it and lean forward. Exhale in. That left toe pointing towards you. And both heels in. Remember tomorrow, mobility and flexibility. 10 a.m. Awesome. Move forward. All right. Bring that left heel in. Right leg back. And let's lean back. I kind of like how we incorporated a couple balance movements on today's workout. So I think we won't incorporate a lot, but I think I do want to, for each day, since we should be working on balance, I think we'll throw in one for each day as well. Just in there as like a normal thing. We get the flexibility on the warm up and the cool down, and it helps. But I think balance gets overlooked sometimes, and it's really important. Switch. Last one, performance stretch. So a little crab walk that comes across. Bring your chest towards your knee. Switch. They are good. Again, thanks again for coming around. I think I got to remind the other folks, low attendance today, but appreciate you ladies showing up and being